Hi everybody, this is Joyce of Miss Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly tarot horoscope. And this is where I pull some cards for each of the zodiac signs, and you can apply the reading to your sun, moon, or rising. And if you would like a personal reading, you can visit me at my Etsy shop or on my website to find out how to schedule a reading, or you might want to join me on Patreon, where my patrons get monthly readings and also access to exclusive content. Come on, check it out, and there's no obligation. You can unsubscribe whenever you like. And so, as I record this video, we are in the shadow period of the Mars retrograde that is going to start in September. And I think the whole Mars retrograde, and it really depends on where that falls in your chart, but from my perspective, it's really about dealing with the fire energy, the Mars energy of action and passion, and even impulses. I think, the things that we would do if we didn't have self-control, the things that we would like to do, just impulsively, things that we want to do, things that we say, things that we blurt out, actions that we take that may or may not be planned out, but really come from a place of emotion and passion. And I think that on its highest level, we can get to a point where we are masters of that Mars energy if we're conscious of the way we feel and we're able to direct that passion in constructive ways. We can move mountains. So right now, during the shadow period, you may want to pay attention to the things that are happening right now, and these could be themes that could be coming back and really be intensified during the Mars retrograde. And I don't know if I mentioned the Mars retrograde, and sometime in November, and then Mars will, I think, leave the sign of Aries in the beginning of 2021. So that's just something to think about. But for this week, we are still in a new moon cycle, so think about that as we go through each sign and you listen to the reading for your sign. This is a good time to put things in motion to manifest the things that you would like by taking the action that you would need to take in order to have those things happen in your life. So excuse me. So now I'm going to start pulling cards for the signs. I'm going to start with Aries. You can apply the reading to your sun, moon, or rising. And please don't forget to hit the like button, share, comment. And Aries, your card for this week is the Seven of Cups. So this could be a time where you are really emotional, where there are so many things that are happening for you in your life that you feel as if it's overwhelming, and there is so much to feel, so much to sort out, so many things coming at you that it's going to be difficult to kind of really settle your emotions, and it may just be a matter of you slowing down a little bit and taking your time. And the card we have at the bottom of the deck is the Devil card. So what this is really saying is that you may feel as if you don't want to make a decision because you are trapped in a situation, that you are in a spot where you have to do something, and even though maybe your emotions, your passions are really telling you something different, that you don't want to be in a certain situation, but it could be habit or some type of fear that is keeping you where you are. So, for the time being, kind of deal with those emotions, kind of sit with that and really try to sort out what these fears are that are holding you back and keeping you in situations you really don't want to be in. And just take a little time. Don't make any decisions right now if it is too overwhelming at this point. You know, you don't. This is probably not something that came up just now. You know, this is probably something that has been going on for a while. So a few more days, or you know, this week, or even a little bit more if you need to, that's not going to make that much of a difference. What will make a difference is if you get clear on how you feel before you take any decisive actions one way or another. And so now we're going to move on to Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, please hit the like button, share, comment. And your card for this week is the Lovers. So Taurus, this is a time for you to make a commitment. Unlike the message for Aries, where they were told to kind of hold back on making a decision, this is the time for you to really commit to something, to really do something that you love. And this could be to a relationship, or it could be to a situation. But whatever the case may be for you, this is the time for you to be authentic, to do what it is that you truly always wanted to do, and to take that step and to commit to it wholeheartedly. And the card that we have on the bottom here is the Page of Swords. So this is something that, an idea that you have been thinking about for a while. You know, with the Page of Swords, it is, you know, kind of like a new beginning, but it's really something that has been kind of brewing, and you're really now having the courage to put these ideas forward. And it could be a little frightening, you know, if this is something that you're not really used to, but with the page, you know, this is you really taking that courage. You know, the Page of Swords is very, you know, has a sharp mind and has a lot of great ideas, and you know, kind of throws caution to the wind and just really just goes for it, you know. Also, this is the Page of Swords is really an energy that is really quite intelligent, something that you know, something that you probably have researched for a little bit. You know, this is all about thoughts and logic. So this really has a good chance of really being successful. This is really, you know, taking those steps. And you know, sometimes the Page of Swords, you know, just barrels in, you know, and that could be a function of really, you know, sometimes when you're not secure or confident in your position, you just kind of just go for it. You know, you kind of fake it until you make it, and you just barrel ahead. And you know, sometimes that's a good thing, you know, because otherwise you may be stuck in a position where you just don't do anything. And barreling ahead with this great idea is better than sitting on it. So do it and commit to it, and just see what happens. And I think that you know, like I said, being proactive, being brave is much better than not pursuing your dreams. So now we're going to move on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Gemini, your card is the Page of Cups. And so, you know, this could also be a good time for you to do something creative that you've always been wanting to do and have been putting off. Maybe this is a good time to start. You know, just kind of go with your feelings. You know, this is just allow yourself to be imaginative and just go all out. You know, be playful with it. You know, have fun, be lighthearted. It doesn't have to be serious. And you know, a lot of times, you know, when we start projects, we're so intent on having it work and turn out well that we're just taking it so seriously. But you know, have fun. You know, if you make a few mistakes, that's fine. You know, you just correct yourself, and the main thing is that you are enjoying yourself. And the card we have on the bottom of the deck here is the Magician. And so this is telling you that you you know, you have what it takes to really make whatever this is successful. So, you know, go for it. You know, this could be something that's really magical, something that really is special, that both you and other people will really enjoy. So, take it all the way, you know, just let your imagination fly to its outer limits and beyond, and what you come up with will probably really be just amazing and brilliant. So go for it. And now we're going to move on to Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, Cancer. And your card for this week is Strength. So, Cancer, this is a time for you to really shine. You know, this is a time for you to pull it together. You know, if there seems to be obstacles in your way, if there are maybe people or situations that are seem to be holding you back or seem to be challenging for you, just you know, call on your inner reserve and push forward. You know, you can do this. You know, it really doesn't matter, you know, in some ways what other people are doing, what other people think. What matters is that you are within yourself, you are centered, and that you can push through no matter what these challenges are. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands, and so this really has a good foundation for you. You know, this is you digging in your heels. Basically, this is just confirming the strength that you need to really be grounded. You know, have that foundation, and also the confidence. You know, the wands are all about high energy and passion. So have that confidence that whatever it is that you're dealing with at this time is something that you can handle. You know, you're solid. You have it. You can do it, and don't let doubt keep you back. And so now we're gonna move on to Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Leo, your card for this week is the Chariot. So it's kind of interesting because Cancer just had the Strength card, which is the card associated with the sign of Leo, and Leo now is getting the Chariot, which is the card that is associated with the sign of Cancer. So you guys are, you know, switching places here, but you know, you can tap into this energy just as well as anyone. You know, this whole Chariot card, it's about you taking the reins and really moving forward with any idea or project that you have going on right now, or any situation in your life. You may have a lot of things going on in your life too. You may have challenges, and with this Chariot card, it's saying that you have that momentum to move forward and to really be effective in going in the direction that you really want to, and taking things the way you want them to go. And with the Four of Pentacles here, this could be a money matter. You know, you may have some ideas that you want to push forward. You may want to invest in a project, or you may have a something that you would like to do with your money. You may have a goal that you want to save money for. So this is a great time for you to really take those ideas and push forward. You know, you have the will and the strength to really save the money if you want to save it, and to put the money where you want to and to invest it wisely. So this could really be a fruitful time for you, something where you can manifest a great deal of abundance. And so now we're going to move on to Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. That's a train going by my house. And so, Virgo, your card is the Five of Wands. So this could be a little bit of a challenging time for you. There may be instances where you have to maybe squabble with people, have minor arguments or a few disagreements, but these should not be anything that's going to be truly and severely disruptive. Just something that's pretty annoying, and it also could be something that is instructive. Sometimes when we have conflicts with other people, we learn something about ourselves, about life, about other, the people that we're dealing with, something that we didn't know. And so this is also a card that says that these disagreements could be something that inspires you to move forward, to move ahead, and to stay on top of your game, when you're in competition with other people. But the card on the bottom here is the Seven of Swords. So just be careful. Be careful when you're in these competitions. Make sure that what you are fighting for is worth it. Sometimes people, whether it's intentional or not, sometimes the argument is not really about what the argument seems to be about. It could be about something else. You could be arguing with someone, and maybe they were having a bad day, and it has really nothing to do with what exactly you're arguing about. It could be about something that has totally nothing to do with you, but there could be projection. There could be some kind of ulterior motive. So just be careful with that. I don't think this is something that is going to be a serious issue, but just something to watch out. You just don't want to get caught up in foolishness if you don't have to, because it's a waste of time, and you could be putting that energy into something a little bit more constructive. And so now we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Libra, your card is the Three of Swords. So this could be a moment in time where you are disappointed, where something has happened that is really distressing for you. It could be you may feel betrayed, you may feel as if someone has hurt your feelings in some way, or a situation has not worked out the way you thought it would. And it's just something that you're going to have to deal with, something that you're going to have to process and try to figure out how to resolve it. And with the card on the bottom here, we have the Six of Cups. And so this could be an old hurt. This really could be something that has happened in the past, which is Six of Cups kind of symbolizes reminiscing, going back into the past in some way. And so you could be holding a grudge. This could be something that you really haven't gotten over, even though some time has passed since the original incident occurred. So it really is a matter of just, feel into it, really understand what is it that is really bothering you about this situation. Did it hurt your pride? Did it, did you lose something, tangible because of this incident? Did you not get an apology from someone? Was it not Was there no closure with this incident? You know, it could be a variety of things. And so think about what it is that particularly hurts you about this situation. And then if you can pinpoint that, then go to that area. You know, if it's possible to bring it up again. You know, sometimes after things have passed, you know, we find it, you know, kind of awkward to bring it up with someone. And, you know, you can do that. You know, there is a little awkwardness about it, but you can go back if it really bothers you that much and say, hey, you know, what happened? Why did you do that? Or this really hurt my feelings. And sometimes sometimes we don't even tell people. You know, we get our feelings hurt and we just suck it up and just feel hurt instead of really bringing it to the person and, you know, really trying to resolve it, trying to, you know, be honest about how we feel. And if that's the case, then that's something you can do. And if that's not possible for you to go back and actually rectify this past situation, then, you know, what are ways that you can go within yourself and make it right? And if it's not a situation that you feel as if you can forgive, then don't forgive. You know, but be good with that. Be good with that. You know, don't continue to harbor the anger about it. You know, you can be unforgiving or saying, you know, I don't want to deal with that person, or my memory of that person, I just don't want to, you know, I just can't forgive that person. You know, then be that, you know, do that. But, you know, if possible, if it's really possible, try to get rid of the anger associated with it. Just say, okay, you know, I'll never forgive that person, but I'm going to move on with my life. And, you know, if anything, living a good life is the best revenge of all. You know, whether that person is aware of it or not. This is what you want to do, what's best for you, what's going to make you feel right about the situation. So, you know, so that's something to think about, and it may be something you have to take a little bit of time in order to really resolve that. And so now we're going to move on to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Scorpio, your card is the Page of Wands. And so we've had a few pages so far with other readings this week. And with the page, once again, this could be you embarking on a project, starting something new, something that you've been thinking about, but really are deciding that now is the time to go forward with this project. And with the Page of Wands, sometimes this could show that maybe there's a little bit of insecurity there, that you may feel shy about it, that you think that maybe it won't work out. You may feel a little bit insecure, but you know, you never know if it's going to work unless you try it. So definitely give it a try. And you know, this could be something that deals with your past. We just talked about the past with the Libra reading a few minutes ago, but you know, this could be something from your past that, you know, maybe something that you tried before and just didn't work out, and this is something that is causing you not to want to continue to do that again. Or maybe you want to try it again, but you just have that, you know, that memory and that fear in the back of your mind that is saying, well, maybe, you know, I'm just kind of afraid to do it because it didn't work out before. But past things that didn't work out does not mean that it won't work out again, you know, and actually it could. You know, it's you never know. But the thing is, you don't know whether it will work again this time unless you try. And if it's really in your heart, if you really are feeling that passion to do something, to try something all over again, you know, you're not the same person as you were in the past, and you may have different or better skills than you did in the past. You could be dealing with different people than you were in the past. There's so many variables. All the variables are not the same. They're never the same from moment to moment, from 10 minutes ago, to 5 minutes ago, to a year ago. Circumstances are never exactly the same. So don't be hesitant to try something again. You may just be surprised at how well it works out this time. So now we're going to move on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Sagittarius, your card for this week is the 8 of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, stay on your grind. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep it up, because you are doing a fantastic job. This is a time for you to continue to do what you're doing, because you're almost there. You're almost at the finish point. You just have a little bit more to go, and keeping your nose to the grindstone is what's going to give you that success. And sometimes success can be very nerve-wracking. The thought of success, and we have the 7 of Cups here at the bottom. It could be scary to have an idea or to do a project, and it's going so well, and it's like, you're excited to get it finished, and you just hope that it's really as good as you think it is. And when you show, when you're by yourself, it just looks fantastic, but when you show other people, it's going to be just as good. And so you may have a lot of nerves associated with this project that you're doing. It may feel as if it's just, your nerves are so jittery, it may be hard to concentrate. And, maybe you have a lot of directions that you might want to go with your project as well. The 7 of Cups could represent that as well. So if you need to take a break, maybe, for a day or so, just to think and to sort out, where exactly you want to go with this project, then do that. But definitely this is, you're doing great, and this is something that you want to continue. But if you need to take a little short break just to get yourself together and calm the nerves, then definitely do that. And so now we're going to move on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Capricorn, your card is the World. So you have come to a completion point. You've gone through a lot, and this is showing that you are enjoying some type of success, maybe a great deal of it, where you can breathe a sigh of relief. Maybe you have released some karma. Maybe you have gone through a cycle of events that now have culminated, and you are relieved of some kind of karmic burden, and we have the 7 of Pentacles here. This is really confirming that this is something that has been going on for quite a while. This is something that you have been looking for, something you have been waiting for a long time. It could seem as if you have reached a standstill, actually, that you are, that you've received some kind of success, and now, things have kind of just stopped where they are, when actually this is probably not the case. This is showing that this is a sustained success, something that's going to culminate over time, maybe even years, and just grow and grow and grow. So just because things don't seem to be moving lightly, now that you've done all that you could, and if you would think that things would be just bam where they need to be, but this is letting you know that it will come. You are still on the path toward achieving lasting success. So don't despair and don't give up. And so now we're going to move on to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And your card, Aquarius, is the Six of Swords. So this is letting you know that you are moving from one place to another, a place of chaos to something that's better. And this is a good thing. This is something that you have been wishing for and wanting. And that now you've finally made that decision to move on to something new. And it's going to be good for you. And this could really be leading toward a new romance, maybe, you know. Maybe you got out of a bad relationship. And, you know, by moving forward, by getting out of that situation, you have now put yourself in a position where you are able to meet someone new. And if this hasn't happened yet, maybe this is something that could come in, you know, the coming months, that you will find a new relationship, something that's much better for you, something that is life affirming, something that renews your whole spirit, you know. And also, you know, with the Ace of Cups, this could also you be coming more into your own and really achieving a measure of self-love, which is most important of all. And by, you know, self-care, you know, the Six of Swords is really about self-care. It's about taking yourself out of harm's way. It is about making sure you don't stay in situations that are harmful, that are hurtful. You know, it's going to something that's better, and that's a beautiful form of self-care. And, you know, through self-care you gain self-love. You know, you appreciate who you are and you take care of yourself, you know, instead of, you know, waiting for others to do it for you. Taking care of yourself is the best thing. It's the best love ever. And so now we're going to move on to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Pisces, your card is the Knight of Swords. So Pisces, you are raring and ready to go. You are probably starting something new, having great ideas, and you are pushing forward with them. You are not allowing your ideas to just fester. You want them to come out into the open, and you're determined, and you're going to get what you want. And this is going to cause a transformation. We have the Death card at the bottom here. You know, this is going to cause a transformation. This is not, and it may not be pretty, you know. You may have to really come out of your character and really be forceful, really speak your mind, you know, and maybe not in a nice way. Maybe you're not going to be tactful about it, but maybe that is what you need at this point, to really just tell it like it is, and, you know, do what it is that you think is necessary in order to get your point across. And that is going to be transformative. You know, you're going to eliminate things that don't serve your highest good. You know, it could be a relationship, it could be a situation, but you're not going to put up with bad treatment or a bad situation at this point. And if it's messy, if it's you know, causes, you know, an upheaval in other people's lives or even in your life, then, you know, sometimes that has to happen. And at the end of the day, when you are when you speak your mind, when you have taken that decisive action, things change for the better, and the sunrise. This card, we see the sunrise here. The sun rises, and it is a brand new and wonderful day. So thank you so much for listening, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear your comments, and I will talk to you soon.